Good Tuesday morning, South Carolina weather watchers. I'm your meteorologist, Joseph Peterson, and let's go in and talk about the weather for your Tuesday. Starting off, what is going on right now throughout the entire state of South Carolina? Right now, nothing. Honestly, it looks like that it is another dry morning here in South Carolina, but that will change as we go throughout the day today. If we scroll our way out, see what's going on throughout the entire U.S., we have rainfall activity, snowfall activity, all of that going on. Rainfall activity in North Carolina, Tennessee, parts of Kentucky, as well as over here in Texas. We have some rainfall over there. Arizona, New Mexico, all getting some rainfall, some snowfall in the UP of Michigan, Wisconsin, and even over here inside of South Dakota, Montana as well. And then if you look over here in the Pacific Northwest, Northern California, some rainfall and some snowfall activity over there. And then if we go on and look at our cloud cover, for the most part, cloud cover actually looks like that it is pretty active right now. Cloud cover going on throughout the PD areas, the Grand Strand areas, even going throughout the low country areas, especially the Tri-County area. Now, it does look like that we do have some clear spots, upstate getting in on some clear spots, Midlands, even parts of the western low country getting in some clear spots right now. But where I am, Tri-County area, I see like a little strip of blue, but other than that, it's mostly cloudy right now. For our future cloud cover, we're going to start this off here at 8 o'clock in the morning. We push this forward, and you can see cloud cover will kind of just continue to move its way east. And as we kind of clear out a little bit, as we go a little bit later into the morning, that cloud cover will come through from the west. But still, like I said, that cloud cover activity is not really going to stay too long, and we're going to stay clear even through 2 o'clock. Or actually, this is 7 o'clock right here. I skipped like full on 8 hours. This is 7 o'clock, going into all the way through to 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock in the morning. Like, it's going to be clear as we go throughout a good amount of the day. Now, there will be some cloud cover. Everybody, I think, will get at least some cloud cover today. But, for the most part, it looks like that cloud cover activity may actually be kind of just moving its way east, and once it moves east, it kind of just dissipates. Current temperatures right now, you have around a good 63 in Somerville, as well as 64 in Charleston, 65 Beaufort, as well as 61 in Orangeburg, 62 Georgetown, 61 in Myrtle Beach, and even Conway, 62 Sumter, and 16 Hartsville and Florence, 58 Bennettsville, and 63 in Columbia, 62 in Greenwood, Newberry, 60 Gaffney, Greenville, as well as 61 in Clemson and Spartanburg, 62 in Anderson, York, and Rock Hill. Air quality for today, we do in fact have a moderate air quality index right now for a good amount of the state: Columbia, Florence, Sumter, Bennettsville, Chesterfield, Dillon, potentially even near Marion. All these areas have a moderate risk of moderate air quality index right now. So everybody else that's not inside the yellow, you're inside the green, the good air quality index. So nothing to really worry about for y'all there. High temperatures for today, you have 81 in Greenville, as well as 82 in Spartanburg and Rock Hill, 82 in Winsboro, Newberry, 85 in Columbia, 84 in Aiken, 85 in Barnwell, 85 Orangeburg, and 84 in Sumter, 83 in Kingstree, and 84 in Florence, 84 in Dillon, and 82 in Cheraw, 83 Moncks Corner, and 75 in Charleston, 80 Georgetown, and 81 in Hilton Head Island, 74 in Myrtle Beach as well. Now, I know this has nothing to do with today, but I do believe that tomorrow is probably going to be even warmer than this. So if you are thinking that today is going to be warm or hot, tomorrow is going to be just as warm, if not hotter. So make sure that you tune in tonight, 9 o'clock p.m., so you can see what the high temperatures are looking like there. But here's our winds for today. Winds are going to be calm, 5 to 10 miles per hour, but some may even get up to 12, 13, 14 miles per hour. Wind gust will go all the way from around 10 miles an hour all the way up to around 20-ish or so. So that's what we're looking at in terms of wind gust. Rainfall, as we go throughout the next 24 hours, is what we're looking at. But really, we're just talking about for today. 170 to a tenth of an inch possible in Lawrence, Rock Hill, Winsboro, Camden, Sumter, Kingstree, Florence, Cheraw, Dillon, Myrtle Beach. I mean, all these areas, 170 to a tenth of an inch. Charleston, Moncks Corner, tenth of an inch to a quarter of an inch possible for Walterboro as well. Some maybe even get to a quarter of an inch to a half an inch as well. Now, in terms of our crazy score, if you have no idea what the crazy score is, it is a score that we see how crazy the weather is throughout the entire state of South Carolina. And right now we're at a 38. Yes, a 38, one of the highest scores that we've had in a little minute here, but, not too bad. Still in some moderate activity. And why are we there? Well, it's mainly because, number one, there's going to be some brief morning fog. Now, it's going to be mainly localized, clearing pretty quickly, and also isolated afternoon precipitation. We'll talk about that precipitation in just a minute. No severe weather is expected at all, really, but showers and thunderstorms are definitely possible today. That's why we are in that minor storm risk. And if we look at the SPC outlook for today, thunderstorms possible for all the upstate, all the Midlands, a little bit of the western low country, even in the like areas like in the Tri-County area. I mean, just areas that are in this light green zone have a risk for thunderstorms today. And if you're on the eastern side, you're having a little bit of a break in terms of thunderstorm activity, but you never can rule anything out. Fire weather activity, nothing here. Excessive rainfall, we're good there as well. So let's go on and look at the models. Times at the bottom part of your screen. Make sure that you go on and pay attention to that starting off here at 8 o'clock in the morning. And you can already see as we go on and push this forward, for the most part, for some reason it shows isolated shower activity in the low country, even though if you look right now, there's definitely nothing there right now. If we go to the reflectivity, yeah, so maybe that was just there. Maybe this is not reaching the ground. I mean, that's a possibility. But continuing this forward even more, that's going to move out. It may turn to a bit of a shower by the time you get into like the late morning in like the Myrtle Beach area, though. And let's see what they've done with the newest model run. See, is that updated? Yeah, it is updated. So we're going to use this one instead. And this one shows a more accurate representation. But actually, by 11 o'clock in the morning, actually has that rainfall activity we just saw near Myrtle Beach now gone. But it does have it kind of showing up by around noon, so don't be surprised if you see some shower activity up there. Georgetown, up in the Horry counties, 11 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock p.m. And for the most part, you're just seeing isolated shower activity, isolated shower and potentially thunderstorm activity for most of the afternoon. Even as you get into the evening near Rock Hill, you're seeing some rainfall activity, moderate activity moving through there. Even as you go through 10 o'clock p.m. tonight, 9 and 10 o'clock p.m. rainfall activity near Rock Hill and just in like the northern PD areas. And then once we get to 12 o'clock in the morning, what do you see? Nothing. Nice and dry conditions. So a lot of stuff to talk about in terms of rainfall activity, but also not really because it's going to kind of dry out. And so for the most part, that's about it. That's all I have to say. Make sure that if you get a thunderstorm today, you get inside. Also, make sure that you take precaution if you're outside and the sun's out, and especially if it's humid outside, because those temperatures could definitely get up quickly. And some people, and just because it's up to 85 and not like 90 or 100, doesn't mean you still shouldn't be staying hydrated, drinking water, obviously, and then also making sure that you take breaks as well while you're outside. I know it may not be stressed now just because it's not 90 to 100 degrees, but still mid to high 80s could still do some of the same stuff if you don't take the precautions correctly. But that's all that I have to say here. I will be back tonight, 9 o'clock p.m. for your Tuesday evening forecast update, and then I'll also be back tomorrow morning for your Wednesday morning forecast update. Make sure you hit those two buttons before you leave. We're at 714 subscribers trying to get to 800. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well and share with all the people that you know.